What's up, guys, and welcome. Gonna switch it up a bit here, some sports game in action, and talk about the NHL 14 demo. Gonna have some gameplay running in the background of this video while I share with you my thoughts on the demo itself and the game, from what I've read or news or anything else. First, we're gonna start off with some of the gameplay. The skating in this game feels a lot smoother than in previous titles. In NHL 13, there were some times where, you're turning and it just feels like sometimes you're stuck in the mud and, you just can't get any momentum going at all. Your momentum is bringing you the other way and it just feels like it's real sluggish to try and turn around. In this game, I haven't felt that at all. I feel like the skating so far has been extremely smooth compared to that, so the skating is much better in this year's game. The backhands work in this game, which is really good. In NHL 13, the backhands were absolute garbage. The backhands didn't work at all. In this game, they actually work. You can get some lift on them. You can get some power. You can actually get some accuracy on it as well, which is completely the opposite of what the backhands in NHL 13 were like, which were inaccurate, low, and just went at about half mile per hour. These ones actually have some power behind them, so they feel really nice. You can actually get some goals from them this year, so it'll be nice to have the option to get some backhanded goals again. So it's been good so far. Really enjoyed it. The one-touch dekes, these are new this year. I'm not much of a dangler myself. I don't do a lot of the dekes while I play NHL, but these dekes, they might change that for me because they're extremely simple to pull off. It's just the left L1 or the left bumper on the Xbox and the left stick. And what you do is, what I found has worked for me is hold down that button and then flick the left stick where there's some open ice. So say you've got a defender to your right and right in front of it. If you flick it to the left, your skater will kind of deke to the left. Same way in any other direction. It really works to try and give you some space. And another deke that seems to work really well in there is if you press L1 and down and slightly towards away from your play stick. So like say you're right-handed, you move like slightly down to the left, right-handed down to the right. You seem to do like kind of a toe drag type move, and it works. It looks really nice if you can get some shots away with it. I've been experimenting with it. I don't know if it's gonna be in the gameplay in the background, but I've been working with that. And it works really well. I've loved it. It looks really nice as well. Another thing for me, but this could just be a fault of my own, not necessarily the game, but the face-offs this year in this demo seem a lot harder. Well, not a lot harder. They seem harder though, but that could just be the fact that I haven't played the game in a few weeks, and yeah, that could just be me not playing the game in a few weeks, and it's actually not as hard as I'm making it out to be. Just haven't played in a while, and I'm not used to it, so I'm just throwing that out there. The puck chops, yeah, they've changed the puck chops, and I love it now. There'll be no more of the accidentally poke checking the puck and then being caught out. There's no chance of that happening anymore because of the way they've switched it up. And I love the way that you now have complete control of where you're chopping this puck. You can, as far as I've noticed, you can poke it, or not poke it, you can chop it in all of the directions. So in the previous game you could only do it left or right, or like towards you or away from you, but yeah, just left or right. But in this game you seem to be able to do it in whatever way you like flick the stick, so it's really nice. I like the way you have complete control over the poke checks, over the chuck pops, and the puck chops, and yeah, it's really nice this year. My favorite bit of the game, oh my god, this bit's amazing, the Enforcer engine. I absolutely loved the Enforcer engine this year. The fighting overall, the fighting feels so much better. I love the way that you can win a fight without actually knocking someone out. The way you can just win a fight by like pulling them down or pushing them over. I love that. So they've really made it feel like an authentic NHL fight. So it feels really nice. And I love the way that because of it, your tough guys or your grinders, they're gonna try and protect your goalie. They're gonna try and protect your stars. So if you're laying a big hit down on like a Sidney Crosby, your grinders aren't gonna like that at all. They're gonna go after him. You're not allowed to just, take cheap shots at the goalie anymore. I mean, in the previous games, it kind of felt like the goalie was a punching bag. You just pretty much get away with anything, and the worst you'll get is a penalty for it. And this year, they will make you pay for it. You are going to end up having to drop the gloves if you mess with the goalie. So I really like that, just like a real game. Another little thing I've noticed is the way that everyone pairs off after the whistle. So if you're having a fight, other players will pair off with the other team. So it looks really nice. And if they don't pair off, I've noticed they will also like sit around and play with their basically rub the snow off their sticks, do all that stuff as well, which it looks really good. And the what else do they do? I've noticed they also do the tap the sticks as well on the ice, which is really nice after a fight, just like real authentic. Another little thing I've noticed is if you're, let's say the goalie like covers the puck and you're hovering over him, a defenseman will come over and you'll get into like a little shoving match or whatever. So it's really nice to make it. I know I've said this a few times about this, but it really does make it feel like you're watching a real NHL game the way they've just started shoving it. Because in previous years, if you want to have like a little shoving, like try and get someone to back off your goalie, it pretty much just turn into a checking fight, and you start skating around like idiots, just bumping into each other. Now you can get into the shoving, try and get them to back off, and it kind of makes it nice and realistic. So if they don't back off, drop the gloves. It's really nice. I really like it. Moving on to the new game mode, NHL 94. NHL 94, I never had the chance to play the original one because, well, when the original came out, I was only about 2 years old, so I never got to play the original. So this is the closest I've come to playing NHL 94, and it is a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it. My one complaint, though, is NHL 94 mode is offline only. You will only be able to play it single player or with your friends locally. You can't go online with it. And that just seems like a massive, massive missed opportunity by EA. I would have had so much fun playing 94 mode online with random people, and it just seems to me now that, similar to the Winter Classic mode in the previous years, I probably won't end up touching it because none of my friends in person, well, none of my real friends, play NHL. So it's just going to be either I play it by myself or I don't play it at all. So sadly, I don't think I'll actually end up playing NHL 94 mode that much. So that kind of sucks, but I don't know. Maybe next year they'll change it and make it so it can go online, if it's even in the game next year, but that just seems like a massive missed opportunity with it being offline only. But I don't know. But if you have someone to play with, it is a lot of fun though. Because I've played around with it a bit, and it is a lot of fun. But it really does suck the way it's offline only. So whatever. Seasons mode as well. That's their new the new season mode that they kind of got from FIFA. The way you can play. You pick a team, you basically play versus mode, and you can get promoted or relegated through different seeds, pretty much. Now, that is a fantastic idea. In FIFA, I absolutely love it. I love playing versus mode and being able to go through the divisions. But in NHL 14, this mode is only available in EA SHL and Hockey Ultimate Team. Unfortunately, I don't play either of them game modes that much. I'm not a huge fan of Ultimate Team, and I don't play much of EA SHL. So, unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'll be doing much Seasons mode either, which really sucks. When they first announced it, I thought it would be exactly like FIFA, where I could do the versus mode, and I could basically have my own little race to get to Division 1. So I really enjoyed that, because I really enjoyed doing that in FIFA, but now, well, not now, I guess, because I never even realized it, but you can only do an EA SHL and Ultimate Team now, which I don't play either of them that much. So again, like 94 mode, I probably won't be able to take advantage of this that much, which really sucks. Hopefully, they fix this in the upcoming years. Let me play Seasons mode in Versus mode. Because right now, there's no point to play Versus mode. I like being able to play it online, but it's just, for me, there's no point to play Versus mode at the minute. And I was hoping that the Seasons thing would change that, but obviously not, because it's not even in Versus mode. So again, another year of not really having any reason to play versus mode other than to just go online. But I like having the motivation to go and do seasons mode, but no, I can't do that, which kind of sucks. But whatever. That's pretty much all I can say about it, really. I mean, the demo is a lot of fun. I'm gonna buy the game. Like, I buy the game every year. So I'm gonna buy the game, but it really does. It seems like an overall more smooth experience than NHL 13. So it looks really fun. They've missed the boat on some stuff like the 94 mode in seasons, but other than that, it looks to be a solid game. So I'm really looking forward to it. Also, I'm hoping to post some possible series onto the channel as well. I plan on doing the Live the Life mode, which is their new Be a Pro mode. And if you don't know what that is, you take a player and you run him through his entire career until retirement. So I'm possibly gonna do a series on here of that. And like I said earlier, I'm not a huge fan of Ultimate Team, but I might check it out this year again and give it another chance. I mean, I pretty much do it every year, but I might give it another chance. But we'll see. I might do a series on that if I actually enjoy it a lot, but we'll see what happens. Other than that, I think there's still more gameplay in this video left on, so I'm just gonna let the gameplay play through, and I will talk to you guys next time and let you guys watch all this. So enjoy the rest of the video, guys. Leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys thought of the demo, and tell me just, I don't know, let's have a hockey conversation down in the comments. So it'll be fun. Yeah. See you guys.